What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American, here today to react and learn about what Norway is really like, and what Norwegian culture is really like. And the way we are gonna do this is by watching this short video called This is Norway. And from what I understand, this is supposed to be a very funny video, and it's also going to explain Norway in a way that even an American like me can understand. So I'm quite excited for this. I'm not exactly sure what to expect, but I hope to learn something about Norway here. So let's take a look.
This is planet Earth, and this is Norway. Many people think that Norway is the capital of Sweden. So if you think so right now, you are wrong.
What? Wait, what? I don't think Americans think that at all. Now, don't get me wrong. Americans don't know much about Norway. I would know, because I didn't know anything about Norway. But I have to say, you have to give us at least this much credit that we don't think Norway is the capital of Sweden, or that'd be very, very bad if you thought that. Wow.
Since ancient time, Norway has survived on fish, potatoes, rocks, and plundering. And
Okay, I get it now. This is funny. Okay, this is how this is gonna be. Okay. I get it when Norway has survived on fish, but Norway has survived on rocks? Is that true?
Norway has survived on fish, potatoes, rocks, and plundering.
Okay.
And then in the 1960s, we invented the oil.
This narrator's cracking me up already. We're gonna see if I can get through this. Norway invented oil. Invented it. Okay, yeah, sure.
We gave up rocks and plundering, but we still like fish and potatoes.
Okay.
The invention of oil has in many ways laid the foundation of today's society, where
That's
we
true.
are born with skis on our...
Oh my God. This is a very graphic image. Oh, I know Norwegians have a saying, like, Norwegians are born with skis on their feet, but this is graphic. Okay. And yes, oil has been very, very, very important for Norway and its economy and its growth. So this is true.
Laid the foundation of today's society, where we are born with skis on our feet.
Okay.
Even before we learned how to walk or even stand, we got dragged into a big ski called a pulk. But
What is this? Okay, this is good stuff. I'm learning a lot of interesting things about Norway already. A pulk? Is that what he said? I'm sorry, but this little child, this baby, looks very, very funny. I don't know if it's funny hat or its expression, but Norwegians really get exposed to skiing and sledding and being outside in the winter at a very young age, and you do this with this thing. I've never seen this thing before. Is this common in Norway?
learned how to walk or even stand, we got dragged into a big ski called a pulk.
Pulk? A pulk? Never seen that before. That's funny.
But as soon as they learn how to stand on their own feet, they are forced to love skiing. During these ski trips, they also learn how to love the lunch packet.
I'm sorry, but is everyone else catching this? Like, the way this guy phrases some of these things. It's so funny. And then, as soon as you can walk, Norwegians are forced to love skiing. That's an interesting way to put it.
The lunch packet's most popular containment is a frozen piece of bread with a slice of yellow cheese on it.
Okay.
But soon enough, we learn how easy it is to get something else. Bedtime stories are a big thing in Norway.
Okay.
They mainly evolve around scary creatures like trolls and a guy called Askeladden.
What? The troll. Okay, I've heard about the trolls being associated with Norway. What is these puppets? Askelaten? Askelaten. In American culture, like with our bedtime stories and stuff, we don't talk about trolls or scary puppets named Askelaten, or is this? I'm curious for Norwegians watching. Is all of this like, it's funny, but is it pretty accurate so far? Like, this is interesting.
And these stories are the main reason why the children are afraid of the dark. Even
Right.
though we Norwegians got extremely wealthy from inventing the oil, we keep forgetting to buy more kindergartens. So socializing is a rare expense for some kids. But what we do by
Well, I don't understand this part.
inventing the oil, we keep forgetting to buy more kindergartens.
You forget to buy kindergarten? I'm not sure what that means. I'm sure this is a joke. I don't understand.
So socializing is a rare expense for some kids.
Okay.
But what we do buy a lot of are schools. We
Okay.
start school at the age of 6 and graduate after we learned that Norway is not the capital of Sweden and the Norwegian special letters.
Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Yes, the special letters. It's funny because as an American, I've learned about some of these things. So it's funny to think of, like, I'm sure Norwegians learn about the letters long before graduating.
Oh, and lunch packet with the frozen bread and the cheese is still popular here.
Really?
2 weeks.
Does it have to be frozen bread? Like, is that necessary that the bread is frozen? That just sounds unpleasant.
2 weeks before the final exams and graduation, the grad students put on red and blue overalls.
Right.
Then we drink and drive red and blue cars, sometimes also buses, while not doing our homework.
Right, this is the Rus. The Norwegian graduation tradition. I have learned about this. It's absolutely crazy. We have nothing even close to this in America. Like, Norwegian Rus is absolutely unbelievable. You actually rent buses? Is that true? A bunch of kids with buses? I can't even imagine how crazy this gets.
The 17th of May is the last day of celebration. And this also happens to be our day of independence.
Right.
On this day we celebrate our liberty, our fish and potatoes and oil.
Oh my gosh. That's Norway summed up right there for you. Constitution Day, you celebrate the fish. Do Norwegians really like potatoes? I'm hearing a lot about potatoes in this video. I never realized Norwegians loved potato that much. And oil.
We have flags and eat Norwegian traditional food like hot dog. Kids and grown-ups also wear a traditional dress made from
Right.
wool called a bunad.
Right. This thing is really cool. The women's dress always looks... Oh, I got something in my eyeball. Oh. The women's dress always looks kind of similar, with different patterns on it. I think depending on where you're from. The men's bunad always seems very, very different and kind of random. I don't know what determines what the men wear.
It itches terribly, is way too warm and makes you look fat. But that doesn't stop us from smiling and dancing and kicking hats of sticks.
What is going on right now? Is this a real photo? Holy cow, is this a real photo? How is he doing that? Why are you kicking a hat off a stick? What is going on right now? Okay.
Doing traditional folk dances.
Okay.
After graduation from high school, we leave our moms and her dinners. We migrate to bigger cities and discover dinners that are much more enjoyable.
This is so good. This video is so freaking good. It's good because I'm actually understanding some of the jokes. That's very important. I feel like most Americans would be so completely confused right now. So confused. The grandiose appeal. Norwegians graduate and you go out into the world and eat grandiose pizza. Oh, yes.
Than mom's fish and potatoes. But we still like fish and potatoes.
Okay.
After moving to bigger cities, we find a job or a book to read and go out 2 days per week. We mingle and have sex.
Whoa!
Actually, statistically...
Whoa! Do you have to go out 2 days per week? Is that mandatory?
Speaking, we are at the top of the scale when it comes to one-night stands. In Norway, also referred to as simple, easy enjoyment. Then...
Is this true? Is that a true statistic? I've never heard about this side of Norway.
We have babies and start a family. Our children are born with skis on their feet and then put them in pulks and make them go skiing. Make lunch packets, scare them with stories about trolls, make them wear clothes that itches and tell them to kick hats, give them money so they can drink and drive and not read, so that they can repeat their cycles over and again. And they say now, hey, welcome to Norway.
Wow. 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 That is good. That was good. That's like all of Norway summed up in under 4 minutes. I really had no idea what to expect out of this. That was really funny. I almost want to check out some of the comments here. I think that'd be funny. To see what Norwegians have to say about this. Okay, let's scroll down here. Oh, where's the comment? Okay, here we go. I love how this was meant as a joke, but this is pretty much how life in Norway works. That's what I was thinking, is this is obviously meant to be funny and a joke, but there's a lot of useful information there. Some stuff I didn't know about Norway, to be honest. This is Planet Ort. Ort. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. We're a little more modern now. We also like brown cheese. right. With the matpakke, the bread, the cold bread, and not yellow cheese, but Norwegians love brown cheese, right? Brunost, right? What is this? He was good at English. Okay. Not realizing the bad English is on purpose. Yes. He was obviously speaking, like, to be funny with some broken English, some incorrect English, like when he said Norwegians invented oil. That was funny. As someone who is quite Norse, all these things are very true. Really, because I was wondering, Norwegians invented the oil. Planet Ort? Did he say something about this? What does this mean? Ort? Can I look this up? No, it's just a New York senator or somebody. I don't know. We eat traditional Norwegian food like hot dog. Norwegians enjoy this video more than other people. I'm glad Norwegians seem to enjoy this. I hope Norwegians watching this enjoyed that video. It's not meant to make fun of Norway or anything. It's really just funny. And surprisingly, really educational in a way. Why would anyone think Norway is the capital of Sweden? Yeah, that's what we started out on. I didn't understand that. I don't think that's true. Americans don't really know about Norway or Sweden, but we do know that they're different countries, for crying out loud. This video must never be deleted. It's been a decade now. We still like fish and potatoes. Bring back plundering. I am Norwegian, and I find this Norwegian. Oh my gosh, this is good. This was really, really, really good, actually. Who made this? This is by Jen Spetter. I gotta give this a like. That was so good. That was funny, and it honestly, it taught me about Norway and what it's like and the culture, and so it was useful too. This is just a good Norwegian video right here. So I can say I quite enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on this video or any of the comments here. That'd be really interesting to hear about what you think as a Norwegian, what you thought about this video and what it said about Norway, basically, if you thought it was true or not. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and Norwegian culture and learning about Norway, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.